Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. My Fault, Culpa Mia might not be a cinematic masterpiece or a film with heavy themes, but it certainly captured hearts and gained a devoted fan following. If you're not familiar with it, the original film follows the story of Nick and Noah, two teens from wealthy, privileged backgrounds who fall deeply in love. However, their relationship faces a major obstacle when their parents strongly oppose it. The reason is that Nick and Noah are technically step-siblings. Noah's mother, Rafaela, is married to William, Nick's father, making their love story anything but allowed. Despite their parents' disapproval and numerous attempts to keep them apart, Nick and Noah's love prevails. Now, a year later, Your Fault, originally titled Culpa, Tuya, 2024, directed by Domingo Gonzalez, explores more of Nick and Noah's love story, probing whether their relationship remains strong enough to withstand their parents' continued efforts to tear them apart. Nick insists that he has changed. He no longer picks unnecessary fights or participates in dangerous races just to chase the thrill, but is it really the truth? Your Fault, Culpa, Tuya, 2024, plot summary and movie synopsis. The film opens with Nick surprising Noah at a party. He sweeps her off her feet, holding her close and kissing her, completely unaware or perhaps indifferent to the disapproving stares of Rafaela and William. Their parents are adamantly against their relationship and want to break them apart because Nick and Noah are step-siblings. Soon after, we see Nick and Noah traveling and making the most of their time together before life pulls them in different directions. Noah is preparing to start medical school, while Nick has landed an internship at his father's company. Nick trusts Noah, but doubts creep in when his friend Lion jokingly tells him, "You can't trust anyone these days." This makes Nick a little uneasy, so when his grandfather offers him a lavish flat near Noah's college, Nick accepts it partly as a way to stay close to her. However, when Noah assumes Nick wants them to move in together, it unsettles him. Nick isn't quite ready for that level of commitment yet, and when Noah senses the same, she rents a different apartment near campus and moves in with her new roommate, Briar. Meanwhile, Nick starts his internship at his father's company and gets paired with Sophia, a confident and stunning coworker who quickly catches everyone's attention, including Nick's. Who is Briar and how does Nick knows her? As mentioned earlier, Briar is Noah's roommate, and although they both attended St. Maria, they weren't acquainted back then. However, when Nick visits Noah's apartment, his reaction to seeing Briar is startling. He freezes, as if he's seen a ghost, then leaves the apartment in a hurry, even forgetting his phone. At first, the film doesn't reveal why Nick reacted this way, and Noah doesn't suspect anything unusual either, but as the story goes on, we learn that Briar had a boyfriend she dated for some time. They spent their nights at bars and participated in illegal street races, with her boyfriend behind the wheel and Briar riding shotgun. One fateful day, Briar and her boyfriend were involved in a devastating accident that left her severely injured. She spent 2 years in the hospital recovering, but during that entire time, her racer boyfriend never once visited her. He didn't leave a flower by her bedside, send a card, or even call to check on her. When Briar was finally discharged, she desperately tried to track him down, but her efforts led nowhere. The scars on her wrist suggest that Briar may have even attempted to end her life, struggling to cope with the heartbreak and betrayal that Nick sent her way. And in case you haven't guessed yet, Briar's boyfriend was none other than Nick. The two had been together for a few months, but after her accident, Nick disappeared from her life without a trace. Briar was pregnant at that time, but Nick's grandfather used his influence and power to get Briar institutionalized, leading to her losing the baby. When Noah notices Sophia getting a little too close to Nick, she loses her temper during a dinner party. Frustrated and hurt, she confronts Nick, accusing him of keeping Sophia a secret. Noah makes it clear that she hates being lied to, as it makes her feel isolated and question if Nick loves her as sincerely as she loves him. Noah also gives Nick a chance to come clean about anything he might be hiding, but despite it, Nick chooses to stay silent. What Annabelle tried to tell Nick? Noah decides to give Annabelle a chance to explain herself. Annabelle presents documents that prove she didn't willingly abandon her son, Nick, but was forced to do so. If you're unaware, Annabelle had been unfaithful to William during their marriage, and when Nick's grandfather discovered this, he blackmailed her into signing divorce papers. At the same time, William was having an affair with Rafaela, Noah's mother, though Annabelle was unaware of it. This shatters Noah, as it brings back painful memories of the trauma her father put her through, She could have been spared if her mother hadn't been spending time with William in luxury hotel rooms after the divorce. Abel fought for custody of Nick but stood no chance against her father-in-law's army of lawyers. She made multiple attempts to contact Nick and share her side of the story, but Nick always ignored her. Over the years, Abel wrote countless letters to him, but he would tear them up without reading them. Abel is soon to be divorced again because her current husband is having suspicions that his daughter Maggie isn't actually his. Ending explained senses what has happened. Without a word, he drives away. The movie closes with Noah visiting her father's grave, finally forgiving him for the pain and trauma he caused her. But the bigger question remains, what lies ahead for Nick and Noah? Are they truly over, or can they find a way back to each other? While the couple has faced countless challenges and come out stronger, this time feels different. This isn't just a misunderstanding, it's a crossroads where one kissed someone out of spite, and the other sought comfort in their grief. Whether their love can survive this remains uncertain, leaving us with the liberty to ponder their future.